Welcome to San Antonio, Texas, and remember the Alamo Dome is home to the Roadrunners of UTSA, and we are fired up to get this game underway. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a team from the AAC, the UTSA Roadrunners. Sooners will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So UTSA's offense takes the field to start this game off. And this wide receiver, he's the linchpin to the offense. They want to make sure they find a multitude of ways to get him the football.
And it's a risk-reward.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Here comes the offense on first down. He'll pull it on the read. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Sooners will hustle to the line. To the air, it's Arnold. It's complete! And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. And the Sooners will try to punch it in on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Roadrunners line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. To the air, it's Arnold. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
back open in the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up.
It's a really nice throw. It's so impressive watching this Oklahoma passing attack now. You think back to Bob Stoops taking over as head coach in 1999 and bringing with him the air raid offense, a style of passing attack that still wasn't very prevalent in college football at the time, but since then they've always had good quarterback play and guys that could play up tempo, make good decisions. This dude right here, he fits in perfectly with what they're trying to do throwing the ball in Norman, Oklahoma.
On second down, he's looking downfield. Touchdown Sooners! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0.
Man, maybe the most meaningful game in college football in recent years is underway. Michigan and Ohio State, and we have a quick update. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them.
Zings it complete to the right.
Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Running back goes in motion. From the gun. Give on the inside. Linebacker shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Scanning the field, it's McCown. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Roadrunners will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A strike downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
It's a really nice job making the play. And you think about all the success they've had with Baker Mayfield and Jalen Hurts and Kyler Murray in recent years. But a big reason why those guys had success was they had big-time players on the perimeter getting open and making.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Sooners want to pick up the tempo. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Roadrunners will punt it away on 4th down. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. Looking to throw it again. Trying to get to him. Still on his feet. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. And the Sooners decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They've had to punt the last couple of times they've had it, David, now trying to put something together.
Well, Reese, you know how much I love punters and kickers. Like, you don't want to see them very often. Those are not guys that we want to see on the field. We want to do something else and be a little bit more productive offensively here.
I think, David, on this drive, the quarterback's just got to settle down. These last few drives, looks like he's seeing ghosts. We've seen him force the football. He's missed a couple throws. He needs to just take a deep breath and play within himself.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Roadrunners will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. From midfield, looking for room. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. 1st down here for the offense. Quick completion to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Sooners want to crank the tempo.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
He's going to pass on 2nd down. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. To the air, it's Arnold. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch past the sticks. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the 1st down there.
Yeah, and you got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the 1st down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. And the Sooners are on the move. He wants to throw it. Can't hold on run. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. He makes a grab. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This guy is so slippery, so elusive. He just vaporizes right in front of the defense.
It's crazy. You can play touch football in an elevator and lose to this guy. He's that kind of quick.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
21, UTSA, 0.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Handoff from the gun. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Wants to throw. It's McCown. Setting up the screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Roadrunners are in the hurry up. Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And the Roadrunners will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
You want to change some of this bad luck you've had so far around? Get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job by the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the first half. This is a good start.
I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Quick strike complete. And sure tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Oh my, he just shanked that one. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the 1st. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. 1st down for this offense. Leaves it with the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Dropping back, it's McCown. They're trying to get to him. And they got him for the sack.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation. And you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. looking deep down the right side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. The Roadrunners in the hurry-up.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Good timing on the quick out. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. He can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
Leaves it with the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Fights off a defender. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking to throw, it's McCown. It's complete to the left. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He got it.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the ground with the back. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll go to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Got his man quickly. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Quick release on the RPO. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. They move the tight end all over. They go to the ground. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm now. They're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Pressure coming. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Arnold. Looking to scramble. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. Between the uprights, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a ton of history and sportsmanship between Virginia and Virginia Tech through the years. Let's take a look at today's matchup. Virginia Tech managed to avoid a bitter defeat by scratching out a narrow victory. This wasn't the blowout some around Blacksburg had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Roadrunners come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They bring the punter onto the field now. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. A first down for the offense. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He'll do it himself. Ball is loose. The defense snatches it, and they're going the other way.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush. Hit him with the screen and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Takes the easy completion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Back to pass, it's McCown. He's got his man. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Got it behind the line. It's Thomas. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Now the play fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Turns it on down the left side. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown Sooners! The defense takes matters into their own hands.
And I love the way they break on the football, swarm to the football. This is why you do it, because sometimes the ball comes out, the linebacker picks it up, and tell you what, the big fella shows some speed, takes it all the way back for 6.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. He wants to start this drive with a pass. It's complete to the right. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Looking for a man. It's McCown. He's going to throw deep right side. And he makes the catch inside the 20. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand, and the offense declines the penalty. Wants to throw on first down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment, and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. They want to just keep throwing it, using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that one's way too far for everybody. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. On the move from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Shoots it to the left. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Now on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. It's caught downfield. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Arnold. Finds his tight end. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Pocket starts to collapse. Feeling some heat. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in San Antonio as we say hello from our broadcast studios 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out. And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Alamo Dome.
The Roadrunners will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Trying to set the tone with the run. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give from the gun. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to run for it. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And now on first down after converting with the run. He'll keep it himself. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. This offense set up with a 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, the ball's on the ground. Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that football. And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it on first down. And that pass picked off. Looking for more room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. That throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Back to throw, it's McCown. Unloads to the wideout. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Plows through the defense. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Roadrunners will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wilson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilson. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Looking to the big tight end. Pulls it in. Tight coverage there did not stop him from making the grab. It's 1st and goal from the 8. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. This offense in dire need of a touchdown. Is 3rd and goal, but this is probably 4-down territory. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The play action fake. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. The Sooners will punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Back to throw, it's McCown. Got his man in the middle. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Pulls and fires complete.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
The Roadrunners have their offense in high gear. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Finds his man. It's Wilson. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. This offense hasn't been able to find the end zone with a GPS and a slide rule. Can they finally get a touchdown on 3rd and goal? One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. This offense has been unable to find the end zone all day. Can they do it on 3rd and goal? He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. To the air, it's McCown. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. And he'll work his way out across the 10 to about the 12. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. From the gun, the running back has it. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. The run from the shotgun. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. The Sooners will have it 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Arnold. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Trying to impose their will with the run. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? They'll ride the hot hand. Turns it on at midfield. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the Sooners get it past the sticks. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Using the quick game. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. And he's brought down in the backfield as they throw him in reverse. The Sooners will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. A really disappointing end of that last drive, David. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
You know, it doesn't matter how talented you are as a quarterback, how accurate you are, how athletic you are. If you're on your back most of the day, it's going to be very hard to win the game. That's been the case for this guy here today. He's been under pressure. He hasn't been in rhythm. He's thrown an interception. This has just not gone his way.
They'll come to the line and try to get out of this mess on 2nd down from the 5. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's McCown. Oh, that's going to be a safety.
And that kind of sums up the day for this offense. I mean, nothing has really gone your way. Now you give up the safety. Tell you what, this team's got a lot of work to do over this next week to get better, to improve. This was a bad day.
After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. Just needs a crack to get a return. They get him stopped, but he found a couple of cracks in that cover team and gets it out to the 43. The give out of the gun. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Arnold. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Right back to it. The Sooners get enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This offense has a 2nd down play. They'll go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Baylor proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Bears team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He's got his man. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Finds his man, and they convert. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Roadrunners getting set on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Finds his back in the middle. Makes a catch and knocked down. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's McCown. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Lining up for the PAT. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. From the shotgun, they'll run it. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder. I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There was some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.